Hey my goddesses, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So basically I'm back at home and I know it's been a while. It's been like 2 weeks since I actually uploaded a video at my dorm for the first time, but right now I'm at home so I can finally tell you guys that I'm actually doing a story time. And this was basically when it was on that day, the day that I did my fashion haul was the day that I came back after spring break. So it was basically like my last day. I came back on Sunday and then I did my fashion haul, right? So this is the weirdest story time ever, and it happened on that same day when I did my fashion haul. So let me tell you about this story. So I came back after, being here at home for a week. So I came back, whatever. My roommate, she came back early in the afternoon. So when she came back, she was with her boyfriend that I usually always see all the time. And he's like really nice, he's cool. And so basically she had already like put her stuff down, and so they both left because she was like they gonna go to Walmart. So they leave to go to Walmart and stuff, and then around that time, that's when I did my fashion haul video when they were gone. So then after that, they came back, and when they came back, somebody else was with them, and I was like, he didn't even come in the first time they came in and dropped the bags off, and I was just like, who is this person, because he wasn't with them the first time they came up. So I was like, okay. And so I didn't really think much of it. So after they got situated and stuff and put like their grocery bags down because they came back from Walmart, and then after that, so basically they all left, like they all went out and left, and they closed the door and everything, and they went out. Then I decided to go back to the window and lift it up because it was hot. It's hot inside the dorm. So I went back to go lift it up, and somebody was knocking on like the main door, and I was like, who is that? And then it was the guy that was with my roommate and her boyfriend. And so I was like, what is he coming back here for? That's why I was like confused as to why would he come back. And so he was like, can you open the door? So I was like, okay. So I opened the door for him to let him in. I'm thinking maybe he forgot something. But then out of nowhere, he asked me like what my name was. And so I told him my name. And then he asked me like how old was I? And I was like 19. And then he was like, you're 19? Like, he acted so surprised, like that was the most surprising number or something. Like, am I supposed to be like 16 or some shit? Like, I'm in college, like it's not that big of a deal. Like, I'm 19, get over it. And then he decides to like leaned on my bed. So basically when he was leaning his arms on my bed or whatever, he was like, do you mind if I lean on your bed? And I was like, actually I do mind, so can you get off? And so he was like, okay, like he got off right after when I told him that. So he was leaning against the sink that was in our room. And so he was like, how long have you been here? Like, how long have you been at the school? And I was just like, okay, that don't even make sense. Like, how you gonna ask somebody how long they been here knowing my roommate's a freshman, I'm a freshman, and the whole dormitory is full of freshmen. So I don't know how you get that? Like, how you gonna say how long you been here and you know the dorm is full of freshmen in this building? That's what a retard would ask. And I told him I'm a freshman. It's my first time here. Like, it's our first time being at the school. And he was like, oh, okay. And then he had said something about him being my roommate's brother. And I was like, what? I know she got a twin sister, but I highly doubt that. And so, okay, we're gonna call him Tony. That's what he told me that his name was, but that's not his actual name. So we just gonna call him Tony because that's what he said. And so he was looking around the room and stuff, and he whispered to himself, and I heard what he said. He was like, dang, I left my phone in the car. And I was just like, oh my god, I already know what this dude is gonna do. and he probably was gonna ask for my number or some shit. So he looked around, whatever, and so he was like, do you have a number? And I'm just like, considering why I got my phone in my hand, why wouldn't I have a number? And so he was like, you got a pen and paper? So I still got a pen and paper, right? So he basically wrote down my number, right? And so like throughout, while he was writing like my name and my number, right, he was like, okay, I'm gonna ask you this. And I was like, okay. He was like, he actually asked me, did I have a boyfriend? And I was like, no, I don't have a boyfriend. And he was like, you don't have a boyfriend? I was like, no. And so then he asked me what every fuckboy would ask you. They be like, he said, are you a virgin? Like, seriously, like, I don't know why boys love to ask these questions. Are you a virgin? Do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a car? How old are you? And I'm just like, why do you need to know all this information? But I didn't really think, I guess I didn't think much of it. I wasn't like really prepared for this because I didn't know they were gonna bring somebody else, because it's usually like my roommate and her boyfriend, they always come back, but not somebody else. So basically he asked me if I was a virgin. I was like, yes. And after all of that crap, and then on top of that, when he was talking to me, he was like, why you like, looking like, why did I look so stiff, like so tense and stuff? He was like, I'm not gonna hurt you or anything. And I was like, okay, but if you do try to do something, I might just have to kill you. So that's gonna be that. So you never know what the hell's gonna happen. Like, you decide to come back, you don't even know me. And so after that, basically, after when he got my number and my name and all that stuff, he was like, okay, I'm gonna call you later. And so I was like, yeah, you might call me later, but I'm damn sure not gonna pick up the fucking phone. So after he left, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe this happened. And then I think after that, later on, like, he didn't call me on that same day. And so I was like, okay, good, he didn't call me. So the moral story still continues. So basically, okay, so I woke up, it was Monday morning, I woke up, I'm getting ready for class, right? And I hear my phone vibrating on my desk, and I'm just like, and I looked at it, and it was from a number, and it was from Belmont, North Carolina, and I was just like, oh my god, I think it's him. And so I just like basically declined the call, and then after that somebody texted me, and then I was like, oh my god. And I actually got the text messages. So this is what happened, and I really thought it was him, but let me just tell you what it said. It said, is this Zaria? And you see me calling and texting you, baby girl, you know Austin, don't just read my shit, reply. And so I was kind of like, why is he texting me? And I was just like I didn't even respond. Like I just read what the message said and didn't even respond. And so later on, I think a couple of minutes later, I ended up responding to see what happens. So I said, first of all, don't call me baby girl. I'm not your girlfriend, and don't be cussing at me either just because I didn't respond. Like, you don't own me, like, you don't know me like that, so you need to fucking chill. And then the person said, yes, I'm gonna say the person because I thought it was him, but it's not. So this is what the person said. It was like, the person said, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Who are you? Your number was in Austin's pen, so who are you? And I was confused. I was like, who is Austin? I don't know who that is. And so basically I was like, who is Austin? Like, I'm confused. And I kept thinking if it's like one of his friends that probably took the number or something. So I was like, what the hell is going on? I think after that, like after when I had actually texted, like the number called me again and I didn't respond, and I was like, who are you? And then the person was like, why you keep ignoring the calls? Pick up, I'll talk to you like an adult, sweetie. And I was like, who is this person? Because this is definitely not the same person that's texting me. Like, if this is some kind of joke, you know, to try to get me in trouble, I'm not playing any games, and I'm trying to figure out as to why you keep calling, because I want to know like who this is, because I know this is not him, this is somebody else texting me. And so, guess who it was? Just wait till I tell you who this person was. This person said, ain't no joke, your number was in my child's father's pants, and I want to know who you are. My child's father name is Austin, so who are you? Then, it's a she. Then she screenshotted like the number that he wrote, like my number and my name, and she sent it to me. So basically, she's a baby mama, and I was like, oh my god, no he did not. And so I was like, that's terrible. Like, seriously, you decide to prey on, you know, freshman girls and all that other stuff, trying to get their number, knowing you got a baby mama at home and you got a child. Like, who does that? So I was like, oh, okay, I see now. Well, I'm about to tell you what happened. And she was like, okay, hun, sorry for being rude. And I was like, I'm surprised she's actually acting like, you know, an actual adult. Because, you know, most of the time, most girls, they be kind of acting crazy. And they'll be like thinking you know, with their man and all the other stuff. But, no. But she was actually being like rational about it and being reasonable instead of just being like going crazy and ballistic. And so I told her the situation about what he did. So basically, I told her like he came back up the second time after they came back from Walmart and stuff, and he asked me all these questions. And then and on top of that, when he was in the room with me, I told him that me and, you know, my roommate, we went to the same school, and he looked so fucking confused. And I was just like, me and her went to the same high school. Like, how hard is that? Like, he looked like so fucking retarded. I don't know why. But then, so yeah. So I told her about the whole situation, about, you know, him asking me all them questions and all that stuff and asking me for my number. And she was like, well, I can't say his name because that's my roommate's boyfriend, but what are we gonna call him? I guess we're gonna call her boyfriend question mark, because we don't want nobody to know. So basically, his name gonna be question mark. So she was like, question mark, swear he ain't know you. Is Nia around? Nia is my roommate. So basically, I was like, I think she's in the bathroom. Like, she was in the bathroom, and just when she was in the bathroom, she ended up leaving out the door. So she was like, can you have her call me, please? And so I told her the rest of the story. And then she said, what's her Facebook? I'm gonna write her. And I was like, I don't even follow her on Facebook. So I was like, I'm really confused, because he said something about getting a new phone and don't call this number. He had texted and called my roommate this morning. So this is what he did. I forgot to tell you, I skipped over it. So this morning after somebody kept calling my phone, before I knew it was her, when somebody kept calling my phone, my roommate's phone, her phone kept going off and off and off, and she kept saying hello, and that person would keep hanging up on the phone and then call her again. And I was like, what the hell is going on? So somebody had called her, and it was the guy that was in the room with me or whatever, Tony. And so she was like, after she had got off the phone, she was like that he said, the person that's calling your phone, that the one that kept blowing on my phone in the mornings, he said don't answer it and don't text the number, and he said something about he was gonna get a new phone later on, and I was like, this don't even make sense. Like, so why is this person calling my phone and you say you gotta get a new phone? But then sooner or later, after I texted him and told y'all the situation, I was like, now I know why. It was a baby mama that actually texted me and stuff. She said, can you call me? And I was like, yeah. So I called her. And she was like, hey, and I told her the situation, and man, she was saying how how Tony basically, when she asked him about like the number and who this person was, he acted like he didn't know who it was. He was like, I don't know this person, all the other stuff. I was like, really? She not stupid. How you gonna try to, like, you caught in your own fucking trap, like, I swear, like, that was so fucking stupid. Like, considering why she found it in your pants and she found my name and my number and she called my number and you talking about you don't know who that person is. Like, come on. She not stupid. And she wasn't born yesterday. And basically she said on the day when my roommate and her boyfriend was leaving, she said that, Tony, he wanted to go with them, and I was like, that's why. She said, so basically he wanted to go with them, go back to the school, and she told him, no, you can't go. And then he wanted to go, and she was like, F it, she was gonna let him go anyway. But then when she thought about it, she was just like, she basically said that was a bad idea because she already knew what he was going to do. He already knew what his plan was. Basically, get a ride with his, my roommate and her boyfriend, and go down there and start harassing the roommate, which is me, and try to get a number and try to be slick about it and come back and, try to call and all that other stuff. But she found out and stuff, and she was so pissed on the phone because she was telling me, like, how, she was like, cause at first I'm like, who is this bitch? And I was like, I understand that, cause like, if you found your boyfriend, like, if you went through his stuff and go in his pockets and he got some other girl's number, you gonna start questioning, like, who the fuck is this person? So I was like, oh, okay. And so she was so mad. She was like, and you asked her if she was a virgin and all that other stuff. And then I was, but yeah, anyway, she was pretty much mad. But then she had to get off the phone. So I was like, okay, cool beans. And she said she wanted me to tell my roommate to call her. So later on that day, I had told her that this girl wanted to call you. And she was like, well, is this girl name? We gonna call her A. Yep, we gonna call her A. And she was like, was it A? And I was like, I don't know, because she didn't tell me like her name on the phone, so I didn't know who she was. She just texted me and we talked. And so she was like, she wasn't gonna call her because she was like, if I call her, I'm gonna cuss her out. And I was like, dang, what'd she do? And basically my roommate was like that, basically, Tony. She was like, basically, she was like, he's stupid. He don't even, he be doing dumb shit. And she was saying how, his baby mama, the one that texted me, the one we gonna call A, she was basically like, and she crazy and all that other stuff. And then I was like, wow. And then, my roommate, her boyfriend was basically saying like, he didn't want to be a part of this, drama or no situation. I was like, oh, okay, I understand that. So I was just like, let's just let it be. I was like, well, we already resolved this whole entire situation, so he's not gonna call. So yeah, nothing really happened like after that, but that was crazy. I was just like, really? Like, you really gonna sit here, ask for a girl number, knowing you got a baby mama and you got a child? Like, that's the kind of thing, I feel like that's how fuckboys operate. They operate like that. But they ain't slick. They be stupid as hell anyway. But yeah, that's pretty much like the end of the story. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to put the screenshots. If I don't, oh well, I'm using on my phone, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to figure it out. But if it don't work, then yeah, I just read it off my phone. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the story, and I hope you guys like this, and also comment down below if anybody else had the same situation that I did. And that was just, I was not expecting that to happen, but the same situation, like if that has happened while you were in, you know, college and stuff, any experiences, any crazy experiences, tell me in the comment section. And also don't forget to follow me on social media. I will put my social media links down below, because I know it's a lot to say for all of them, so it's gonna be down in the description box. And also subscribe to my channel. I would love for you guys to subscribe to my channel. I guess I can say, because I call y'all my goddesses, so this is basically the goddess community. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, also subscribe to my channel, and also click on the notification bell for notifications if I upload a video. Hopefully I'll upload a video a lot while, like, when I come back home over the summer, so it'll be more easier and not hard while I'm trying to like come back home from college. But yeah, I have fun talking about the story time, so I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Me and my people be rolling, keeping on you and your homies. The very first day of summer, all chromed out in a Hummer bed.